You're watching the 18 WJTS News. I'm Joy Holt. In top stories, the demolition plan for the Hoosier Desk site and power plant will not be done by the same contractor as originally hoped for. The city of Huntingburg will see the implementation of new streets policy, and income tax filing deadline is less than a week away. In our first story, two birds with one stone will not apply when it comes to demolition of the Hoosier Desk site and the Jasper power plant. Officials determined that although they had received bids that included the demolition of both buildings, no one company was the best fit for demolishing both sites. During a Monday electric committee meeting, bids were combed through as the committee ultimately favored a bid from Green Earth Technologies that included two options of either demo of the site or purchase of the plant and land for development. The committee will gather more information on the plan proposed by Green Earth Technologies and will make its recommendation to the Utility Service Board at its next meeting. The Huntingburg City Council passed a resolution to adopt a complete streets policy. NEP Community Wellness Coordinator with Purdue Extension, Ashley Sudbury, was on hand to answer questions about the proposed policy for the council. A complete streets policy is a nationwide concept that seeks to design roadways beyond just motor vehicle use. The policy for the city of Huntingburg will not seek mandatory action, but instead will give the city a chance to look at new projects from all vantage points. As Mayor Denny Spinner explains.
And this came out of a workshop that was held in Huntingburg, Healthy by Design, in 2016, where a group of citizens came together along with city officials and other entities across the county to look at what kind of policies could be put in place as we do transportation systems inside the city, taking under consideration not only the vehicular traffic that is involved, but also bike and pedestrian traffic. So by adoption of this complete streets ordinance or resolution this evening, what we're saying is that as projects move forward in the city of Huntingburg, the street department, the planning division, will take a look at those items as well. What are the possibilities for sidewalks, for example, or for a bike trail as this project is moving forward?
The policy, when implemented, will give the city a boost when looking at future grants for various projects.
It puts us in a position for future projects such as a heritage trail or a safe routes to school project, that as those projects are reviewed from the state, this will be a check mark, so to speak, that says Huntingburg is taking this under consideration as they move forward. So I think it's a positive move for us as a community as we take under consideration the other populations than just vehicular traffic in our town.
The complete streets policy will be at the forefront of the planning process going forward. You have less than a week now to file your taxes on time. The Indiana Department of Revenue was reminding Hoosiers that the deadline to file your taxes is next Tuesday, April 17th. The department says that is still enough time to file either electronically or through the mail. If you do file your taxes using the mail, you must have it postmarked by the end of the day on the 17th. If you qualify, you also have many options to file for free online. Just visit freefile.dor.in.gov. Officials with the Jasper Street Department say because of unforeseen events during pipe replacement along 12th Avenue between Test Drive and US 231, they will not reopen the road today. The roadway, which was shut down around 8 o'clock this morning, was scheduled to reopen at 4 o'clock this afternoon. However, due to continuation of work on the street department says they hope to have the roadway open tomorrow afternoon. Motorists should take alternative routes this evening and tomorrow morning. A Jasper woman was taken into custody on a pair of charges after police say she made multiple calls to authorities early Tuesday morning. 33-year-old Christina Lewis contacted Jasper police around 5 a.m. Tuesday morning and informed them that she had been involved in a physical and domestic dispute. Jasper police say officers were dispatched 3 separate times to Lewis's apartment, located along the 400 block of 43rd Street on the city's north side, and that after questioning witnesses learned that a physical or domestic altercation had not occurred. Lewis was then taken to Memorial Hospital by ambulance for evaluation. Police say while at the hospital, Lewis became increasingly belligerent and argumentative with hospital staff. yelling loud enough to disturb other patients. After pulling an IV out of her arm, police say Lewis attempted to leave the hospital against doctors' wishes. She was medically cleared by Memorial staff and placed under arrest and booked into the Dubois County Security Center on a misdemeanor count of false informing and disorderly conduct. The Perry County Department of Child Services will be hosting a community event as they raise awareness during Child Abuse Prevention Month. Games, giveaways, food, and fun for everyone will take place during the event scheduled for Wednesday, April 25th from 4 till 6 p.m. at EUCC Church located in Tell City. The event will aim to incorporate community partners who will be available to hand out and discuss information with the community to prevent child abuse. Eagle Eddie and Safety Sam will be making an appearance, as well as others from local law enforcement agencies and family agencies within the area. For more information, please contact the Perry County Department of Child Services at 812-547-7055. State police out of the Jasper Post arrested a Noblesville man on Monday evening following a traffic stop. Monday night, State Trooper Ross Johnson was patrolling US 231 near State Road 645 when he stopped a speeding 2013 Infiniti passenger car. 20-year-old Nicholas Hanna of Noblesville was found behind the wheel. Police say while conducting the stop, they detected the smell of marijuana. During a search of Hanna's vehicle, police located marijuana and drug paraphernalia. Hanna failed a field sobriety test that were administered at the scene and tested positive for THC at the Davies County Hospital. Hanna was lodged into the Davies County Jail on multiple charges, including operating a vehicle while intoxicated with a prior, maintaining a common nuisance, operating a vehicle while intoxicated endangering, operating while intoxicated on controlled substances Scheduled 1 or 2 in the body, and possession charges. The expansion of Huntingburg's airport's runway may have to wait due to federal funding priority. The airport, located just off of US 231 south of Huntingburg, is planning on extension of its runway by 500 feet in length and expanding its width by 25 feet, allowing planes to carry more weight. The FAA postponed distributing promised funds for the estimated $6.5 million project, telling members of the airport authority in a March meeting they are considering alternative methods to fund the project that could include discretionary funding the agency would see in the next budget cycle. A local car dealership is teaming up with students from Holy Trinity to help raise funds for the East Campus Catholic School. This Saturday from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m., Sternberg Chrysler Center will host a Chrysler Cars for Classrooms fundraiser, as parents and friends of the school will have the opportunity to earn contributions up to $2,000 by taking a brief test drive in the all-new Chrysler Pacifica and Pacifica Hybrid, the only hybrid minivan available on the market. During the fundraiser, any licensed driver age 18 or older may drive and earn $10 on the school's behalf. Test drive participants will be entered into the 2018 FCA U.S. National Sweepstakes at registration for a chance to win $45,000 towards an eligible vehicle from any one of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Truck, and Fiat brands. Sternberg Chrysler will provide vehicles and staff to assist drivers with fundraising test drives and any questions that they might have. And in news out of Vincennes, Vincennes will soon have a new playground along its historic riverfront thanks to a recently launched crowdfunding campaign. The campaign, sponsored by the Indiana Housing and Community Development Authority and offered through the crowdfunding platform developed by Patronicity, is being run by the Vincennes University Foundation. If the campaign reaches its $50,000 goal by June 8th of this year, the Kimmel Park Riverfront Playground project will receive a matching grant of $50,000 from the Department Creating Places program. Funding raised during this campaign will allow Vincennes University to continue its revitalization of Kimmel Park, a historic destination along the Wabash River. Last year, the university unveiled over $3 million in park improvements. That's been news on 18 WJTS. Stay tuned for your weather outlook and extended forecast up after this.